Things are quiet now. But you won't believe how quickly the world came apart. The lights in the sky. Fires. Things are endless cold. Those who've survived have been brought to their knees. Lights in the sky. On their knees, they'll pray they make it through winter. When I was a doctor, I heard those same prayers. People hoping against hope. I couldn't do anything for them then. I'm not sure I can help them now, but I need to try. I know you're out there somewhere, fighting to survive for another day in a world that's forgotten us. Whatever happens, whatever you do, don't give up. Remember who we were. Don't let this new world break you. And I will see you again.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Hello. Hope you're all having a great day. Whatever you do, don't give up on the perfect stream. Chat, we'll see you again. How's it going, Mustache? I hope you're having a good one, my friend. Welcome back, everybody. Why is my screen black? Hold up a second, boys and girls. I don't know what's going on here. I see it there. That's very weird. Thank you so much for the, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that. Hold on one second, I need to do something here. There we go. Got it. I was like, what the heck is going on? Oh, and now it's on top of everything. Hold up, it needs to be at the bottom.
Disco Dancing Dingo just resubscribed for
Disco Dancing Dingo, thank you so much. Yeah, well, no, I've had a little bit of a sore throat lately. Had a little sore throat. Disco Dancing Dingo, thank you for the 34 months. Sorry, I was trying to get the stream up and going and make things actually look right like they're supposed to. we had black screen. Basically, I had turned off the screen capture. And so I'm like looking around going, what the hell happened? And it just needed to be turned back on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I've had really bad congestion lately. The pollen has gotten really bad around here, Mustache. And what happens is at night, it gets all the fluids build up. They get into my throat and my lungs, and it makes me sound like I have a cold. So I've got my Sudafed. I'm taking that. I've got the whatever they are, the antihistamines going. Believe me, this morning I sounded way worse. I sounded way worse. But the nice thing is, it gives me this really nice deep voice. Gives me this really rough and tumble voice, like I'm a big mountain man, you know. I'm that girl. Hello. How you doing? But you played some Wintermute recently, man. The old Bear song is major PIA. What is PIA? I don't know what PIA is. You use that pain in the ass. I bet it's pain in the ass, right? Yes, that was a pretty big pain in the ass, for sure. I need to have some rushy tea. I do need some rushy tea. What we need to do is we need to wait out the next 10 days here in Coastal Highway, because we are 10 days away from finally leaving Coastal Highway, going to Desolation Point, and actually forging arrows, a knife, a hatchet, a bow, actually being able to hunt and get things going on, which I'm so excited for. So excited for. But for right now, we do have a quest for the trader. We need raw animal meat or fish, and we need potable water. So we have plenty of that. We just need to go get it and get it done. Let's see where we're at on. Okay, it's early morning. Early morning. Let's see. Okay, so officially we have 41 days. So we actually only have 9 days left in the zone. We officially have 9 days left in the zone right now. We've got our 50 that we did in Ash Canyon, Timberwolf Mountain, and then Pleasant Valley. Got 41 days here in Coastal Highway. In that time, we have, let's see, how many rabbits have we caught now? Rabbits killed, 305, snaring 256. We killed 17 ptarmigans. We've been attacked by a moose once, and we survived. Yeah, I know. We got hit by a moose. Wolf struggles. We've only had one wolf struggle, so that's not too bad. We have had food poisoning 40 times. We've had more food poisoning than sprains in the game. But that's because I chose to have food poisoning. We do have our place all decorated up. I'll get the lantern out here. We've done a good job getting our place all looking beautiful. We've got all of our paintings and our rugs. We even made some artwork for ourselves, and then we have the ultimate artwork. The ultimate artwork that keeps changing every time we log in. It's a little different. We call this suspended disbelief. Yes, it is all connected. It is all connected. Check this out. If I pick this bowl up, the whole thing is connected. Yes, the whole thing. Yes. There we go. By the way, hi Aurora, how are you, dear? I hope you and Wolfish One are having a good one. And things are going well for you. It feels like 115 there, Beetle. Oh my goodness. And there's our other piece of artwork that we got. So we also have our bathroom all nicely decorated as well. And of course we have our living area nicely decorated with all of our stuff and our things. We got cured birch all over the place. Holy mackerel, look at all the cured birch. Got some maples that are almost cured as well. How much birch do we have now here? We now have 17 birch here. 17. I'm gonna take the metal out. Put the metal in here. So we need to go catch some fish. We need to make some water. And yeah, and just get that going on. All right, so let's go. Let's see what it's like outside real quick. Actually, yeah, let's go out the front. Let's go out the back door. I need to check the curing box here as well. Okay, the curing box is done. It only has 5.53 kilos of salt left in it, which means that we cannot. I think with that little salt in it, it won't salt anything else. But that's okay. We've got the dried meat to take with us on our journey whenever we want. Because we got dried meat out here as well. We got cured fish out here too. So, we're going to leave the cured fish here. Nice thing about cured fish, no fishy smell. No fishy smell at all. Actually, I'm curious. Is there a recipe we can make with fish? Let's see. Hold on a second. We got the pies. We got the venison pie. We've got stews. Trout stew, although we need broth for that. Venison stew, we need broth for. Ranger stew. That's the one we need venison, rabbit, potatoes, carrots, and broth for. So we need broth for pretty much all the stews. We got the prepper's pie. What's the other one we have? We just have Ranger stew. Did we not get a recipe in Timberwolf Mountain? Or is there a recipe in Timberwolf Mountain? I can't remember. Is there a recipe here on Coastal Highway? There's 9 recipes out there total. Or is it 11? Now I can't remember. I can't remember. Alright, let's get a torch out just in case we run into wolves. We need to go out and do a little fishing. Get our quest for the trader done. Shouldn't be that hard. We just need 3 kilos of fish and a little bit of water. We got plenty of water out here in the fishing hut. Come on, there we go. So we should be good. Hey, Faith, how you doing? Hello, hello. And yes, I do sound a little raspy today. That's because I don't have a cold. It's just my allergies acting up again. And when I wake up, it's always, my throat is just always raw from, you know, the yucky fluids and stuff. Ugh. Now today here it's supposed to be getting to 84. Right now it's 82, I think. Yeah, it's 82 here. It's only supposed to get to 84 today. Tomorrow's supposed to be the hot day at 88, but then it's going back down to 86, 79, and then it's at 70. It's the high 70s and 80s, low 80s for the rest of the week. So it's nice here in Oregon. You just got to move to Oregon. It's beautiful here. Beautiful here, I tell you. I highly encourage everybody to move to Oregon. No, not really. No, I highly encourage. Oregon sucks. Nobody should move here at all. You don't want to live in Oregon. It's horrible. It's horrible. We have mild weather and lots of rain. It's very unexciting. Very unexciting. You don't want to live here. We can do a little beach combing while we're out here too. How many, okay, I got some rocks, that's good. We didn't run into the wolves, that's nice. Still in the 40s here. Now, that's 40 centigrade, right? 40 centigrade, right, Aurora? Beetlebee, I know you had a birthday too, right? Beetlebee had his birthday. Happy late birthday, by the way, my man. Beetlebee, happy late birthday, my friend. Farmer Mark's hello, hello. Can we get a mag lens fire going? That would be that'd be fabuloso. How much wood do I have here? Do I even have enough wood to do anything? I got 8 wood there. Oh wow, I have like no wood here. Okay. Oh, I do have a little bit of coal on me. Okay, we're good. Okay. But how you doing today, Farmer Marks? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh, actually, yeah, I should have started with the book, but that's okay. We have a 100% chance no matter what, because we have fire making 5. So our fires last longer. They take less time to start. We have a better chance of starting fires. It's amazing. Bash this hole open. Whoa. And we'll get our fish traps down. We have a couple fish traps that are almost gone. We got these 2 here that are really low condition. I'm gonna put that one in this hole in here. That one will probably break next time we pull it up. Got a 13% there. I'm doing it out here because it's not as protected from animals, but it doesn't ice up as quick as the one in front of the hut. Because it's actually warm back here. There we go. There we are. Yes, go check out Farmer Mark's, boys and girls. I got the shout-out thing working again, Aurora. And it should, if we get raided by somebody, it should automatically shout them out. We'll see. We'll see. That's what they told me anyway. Really? Already? Oh my god.
We got Rocky the Rockfish, yeah, baby, woo!
I think that's what we needed for the thing, isn't it? I think that's all we needed. I think it's all we need because we needed 3 kilos of fish, and that was a 3+ kilogram fish. That's perfect because that fish does not give us any vitamin C. That's a non-vitamin C fish, so that is perfect to put in for the trader. We'll see if it can do it faster than I type. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll get raided by somebody so we can see if it works. Supposedly it's supposed to shout them out automatically if they raid us. Also, if you shout out somebody they don't have a clip, like with Farmer Marks, he didn't have a clip, so it just put up his little symbol so people could go find him. So I think that's kind of cool. Because remember Aurora, the old Twitch clip thing was kind of broken. It would just like stay up on screen. It was like a broken system or something. I don't know what was going on. All right, there's our fish. That's all the fish we need. All right, let's ready the trade. Oh, I need ptarmigan down too. All right, so tonight we are going to have an Aurora. That should be interesting. Is that a piece of wood out there? Can I grab it? Let's grab his wolf meat. Why not? Hey, Marley, how you doing? Hello, hello. Eugene, how's it going, my friend? Hope you're having a great day. We might as well look for other items here that we can pick up. So we got that trade all ready to go, and so what I think we're gonna do is we're going to spend a little bit of time out here today, but then we're gonna head in before it gets dark so we can finish the trade, and then hopefully we can come out and get the trade and get back. It's gonna be hairy, but we're gonna try it. Yes, I did grab the wolf meat. No consent, none whatsoever. It was a non-consenting meat grab, but hey, you know what? Sometimes that happens. I'm gonna get these acorns done up real quick. 'Cause why not? And then we'll get this meat cooked up. And let's drop the meat. There we go. Woo! Let's go, baby. All right, let's grab a couple bottles of water. We're gonna get these mushroom teas prepared. These mushroom teas cooked up too. Why not? My trap has not gone off yet. I still think you should get some fishing skill up for that. Fire's not gonna go out. No, it's got 3.5 hours. I don't know if it'll work or not. I guess we'll see. It's supposed to shout you out immediately, but no, it didn't. It doesn't like you. It knew it was you, BK. It didn't like you. It didn't like you at all. It was like, no. You do not get a shout out. You get a manual shout out, but you don't get a regular shout out. Sorry, I'm trying to do something behind the scenes right now. Okay, we got all those done up. Beautiful. Do. There we go. All right. Sorry, I just had to do something there. Alrighty. Good. I think we're all good. Yes, we're all good. Woo! Took me a second to even figure out how to start a stream. We are currently, Eugene, we are, got like 9 days left to go. We got 9 days left to go. Maybe even less. Because we're at 41 days, so we have 9 days left to go right now. Hey, we got a fish. Fish tip up there did not get started. I'm gonna put Mr. Trout in here. Grab a torch, and we're gonna run down the beach here and see if we have anything else. Did you hear the good news from Fun Pimps? Oh yeah, we watched that actually. You weren't here. We watched it live. We watched the little thing live when they broadcast it the other day. On I think it was Friday. I mean, you know, of course we'll wait and see. You know, we'll wait and see what they actually do. But I mean, it sounds good. It sounds good so far. Well, yeah, no, I mean, well, you know, BK, we've been talking about it too, how the progression is kind of a meh thing. But I like that they're going to actually add in, like, gear that you get, gear that you can craft beforehand. You know, you can craft it for, you know, if you're playing with friends, not everybody has to do the biome quest. You can craft the gear for them. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be really nice. I'm glad they are moving away from the fantasy element on the creatures as well. I thought that was a little weird, having the frost guy and the plague splitter. I'm glad they're maybe, you know, they're gonna change the models on those. I think that's a smart move on their part. Because honestly, they do look a little bit goofy. But no, I think a lot of the changes they're gonna make are gonna be good ones. So. But more than anything, I think it was just helpful for them to come out and actually, you know, address the issues, let people know what's going on, you know, and let people, you know, see what they're gonna do. I mean, that's one of the reasons I really like the Afterlife mod, is I feel the Afterlife mod is way more survival-y than the regular vanilla game. Oh, my tip-up broke. My tip-up broke! And still my 4% tip-up's hanging on. The 4% tip-up is just hanging on, no problem at all. My other tip-up went, yeah, I'm done. So yeah, I'm glad they're gonna bring back a little survival to it. Yeah, I like, you know, that was the thing that always mystified me, why they took out the hot and the cold and the wet and stuff like that. It was like, why they take that out of the game? That's like a, you know, that's a nice mechanic for any survival game, is having hot and cold and wet and dry, you know, and making you be in the elements be punishing if you stay out in the elements for very long. All right, we need to head back. I was gonna pick up my fish traps. I forgot it. I forgot what time it was. I'm gonna have to make enough trips across the ice. I don't need to make more than necessary. Let's grab our pot. Grab some torches. Hope no Timberwolves spawn in Desolation Point. We can deal with Timberwolves. We can deal with Timberwolves. I mean, because we're, you know, when we get to Desolation Point, we're going to be actually making a forge run, so, you know, if they spawn, they spawn. You know, that's fine. Yeah, they're just noisy arrow thieves. The nice thing about Timberwolves in Desolation Point, Eugene, or Marley, is that they don't have a long ways to run if we kill them. So, hit it on the nose when he said the direction of the game was guided by DLC. Yeah, they definitely, you can see that. I mean, once you see it, you can't unsee it. I mean, in my opinion, they need to bring back the clothing. They need to bring back hot and cold. They need to bring back the warming and cooling meshes. They need to bring all that stuff back. But I don't think they're going to. It sounds like they're going to bring hot and cold mesh, but it'll probably just go on your armor. And they said it's only going to go on your chest piece because they don't want people to stack it, which is like, why? I guess one thing that kind of always makes me wonder is like, why do they care if you stack a certain item? What's the big deal? If you want to stack items up so you can go into the cold zone, who cares? You call the Timberwolves cloth chompers? Yeah, because I mean, one nip from a Timberwolf and your clothing goes to like 70%. It's so freaking annoying. So annoying. I'm fine with DLC, but don't mess with mechanics just to get to DLCs. Yeah, I mean, the nice thing about it, BK, is the game is modded so much you can do whatever you want, which is nice. I mean, today we'll be playing Afterlife after a while, and we have you know, we'll be getting back into our progressive nightmare on Afterlife. We need to go. We finally got the mini bike last time. So we're gonna go to the snow zone and do some harvesting of nitrate because we need to make a bunch of gunpowder so we can make more bullets. Because we basically used every bullet up we had on Horde Night. So we need to go get bullets like crazy. Because the next Horde Night's gonna be even worse. And this last Horde Night we had a juggernaut. A juggernaut spawn. Any new games in the roster? Not really, Marley. I just don't, unfortunately, have time. Since I'm only streaming part-time now, you know, I'm pretty much just doing Long Dark and 7 Days to Die. I do want to finish up Expedition 33, and I know I'm just gonna have to set aside probably a week to finish that up and get through it all. But that's down the road. Alright, let's just sleep for a little bit. The Moose Satchel will give me an extra 5 kilos for future zone transfers. Yes, indeed. But yeah, as of right now, Marley, not really, no. I just don't have time. Yeah, my stream schedule right now is just really tight. Okay, the Aurora is almost here. We'll drink a little coffee, that'll give us a little extra energy. Is it actually started yet? I need to contact the trader and let him know the trade's ready to go. Of course it started now. My goal is if we can sneak out there, I'd like to... Okay, we didn't get a new buffer. That's okay. I hate that you have to contact him.
Can't say I missed you.
Signal trader to complete trade. I'm actually gonna play a different game tomorrow. Grounded 2, can't wait. I love the first one. Yeah, Grounded was a very popular game. Grounded did a good job. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Most dangerous time ever. But if I want to get these trades going, we got to do this. Because if we can get out here, pick it up, and then come back and talk to the trader again, we can get another trade going. I don't see any wolves in front of us, which is good. Just started dropping rain on us. Dropped the temp by 10 to 15. Oh, that's nice. Remember Grounded in the indie phase on Steam? Yes, indeed. I do too. All I remember about Grounded is when I played it, I tried to build a base, and the ants just kept walking to my base and destroying it. It was annoying the crap out of me. Aurora Bear hype? Shush! Shush, Marley. There is no Aurora Bear hype. There is an Aurora wolf after me, though. Where did he spawn from? I didn't even see him. Well, we gotta go to the fish hut now and just hole up in there for a second. Yeah, I didn't even see this wolf. I don't know where he was. I think he spawned in after we got out here because there was no wolves on the lake at all. That is gorgeous. I have no idea where that wolf came from. That's absolutely ridiculous. I just remember the spiders, wonderful spiders. Yeah, there were lots of spiders. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, he's right there. I think he's right outside. I don't see him though. I'm not seeing him. Okay, we're gonna make a run for it. Oh god, our torches went out. Oh my goodness gracious. Excuse me. Good lord. Good golly, Miss Molly. On Aurora nights in the game makes me miss 4 days of night. I like 4 days of night. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because they would have to recode 4 days of night because I know it was like a special gameplay mode. But I loved 4 days of night. It was awesome. Now I got no decoys in inventory. Got no fish. I have a dried fish, but they don't cause smell. I do like biscuits, Faith. I am risking it for the biscuit right now. All right, we got our book. It doesn't really matter what we got. It was just easy to get. It was a low entry barrier item to get. It was just fish, some feathers, and some water. It was just made it easy to get. That's why I did it. I honestly, I really wish they made it so that the trader trust depended on how many items you trade with the trader instead of how many times. If it was how many items, I think that'd be a lot. I think that'd be a lot fair. It would encourage you to do big trades all at once, you know, instead of just one here, one there. Just doing little multiple baby trades, which kind of, I don't know. That just seemed kind of weird. I don't know. But since it's one, you just do one at a time because you get the trade, you get the improvement up, or you get the faction up quicker. Oh, did the Aurora go away? Oh, never mind. Well, we ain't getting another trade tonight. Son of a biscuit. Might as well just stay out here and fish some more, because why not? Might as well fish and sleep out here. I was hoping we'd get a chance to get another Aurora, but nope. Or that we could get back there before the Aurora ended, but nope. No such luck. Let's get a little more water going. But that would mean you'd unlock the quest after one trade if you got 5 items the first time. Well, yeah. But they could up the number of items, Eugene. That's the thing, is they could make it like you have to do 10 items. You know? And so, you know, the max you could get at a time is a certain amount. So you could do 10 items, and then you could, you know, they could change the number of items, you know, because right now, you know, it's 5 trades, which is technically 5 items. So they could trade it, they could make it 12 items or something. Yeah, so they could just up it. Because I think that would be, because it doesn't encourage you to do large trades with them, which I think kind of sucks. I think it's kind of cool to go, okay, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, you could go, well, I just want to do a small trade with them, because it's all I can, you know, of the list of items he has, that's the only thing I can really get pretty easily. But if there's like 3 or 4 items and you're like, I really want all those, now you'd like, oh, well, I'm only going to take one because I know that I don't get, you know, I don't get any more faction off of taking multiple, so I'm only going to take one at a time, and then I maybe can't get the other item next time. I guess for me, Eugene, it would be different if he offered, if he had everything you could get every single time you went to trade with him, but he only offers you like 6 options. And that's it. So it's not guaranteed you'll get all of the stuff.
Goodness. Made it through another night.
If he offered everything all the time, then I'd be like, okay, that's cool. You don't have to offer, you know, you don't have to offer the you know, I'm cool with just doing one at a time because I can pick and choose every time I want to get something. But as it is, you can only choose from the certain items he has, and sometimes he'll have 3 items you want to get, and if you're in the process of building trust with him, you're like, well, I can only really do one of them because if I do multiples, I don't get anything more for it. So you just have to pray that the next time you'll have the items you want. Which I think kind of sucks. We'll eat Mr. Trouty Trout down. I'm almost rested, so let's just sleep for another hour. I'm just hoping an Aurora hits tonight again. That'd be kind of nice. I think we should head up to the, got 3 hours left on that. I think we should head up to the mine between here and Pleasant Valley. And gather some coal. Because I'm sure the coal is probably respawned up there by now. I got 4 sticks. I got 2 advanced guns. Oh, both of them I've read. Okay. I read both of them, so we'll just leave them both here for fire starters. I'm going to leave them out here so I remember to start fires with them next time. And I got 5 tinder plugs on me, which I don't know why I have those on me. Get rid of you all. We got tons of matches on us. We found so many matches, it's crazy. I think somebody was saying that the match drops have increased quite a bit. I'm gonna repair my hat real quick, just to get the skill up. There we go. Because now we have 100% chance of repairing our hats, so it's like, why not? We don't lose anything by repairing. Because every time we repair, 100% chance that we got mending 4. Alrighty. Back across the ice we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. I've got a lot of water on me too, don't I? Yes, I have 11 liters of water on me. We'll leave a little bit of the water we'll leave a little bit of the water over here. And then we'll head up and we'll get some coal. Hey, old fart, how you doing, buddy? Doing good, old fart, doing good. It's been a decent day. Don't forget, if you're on the YouTube side, boys and girls, don't forget to like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe to the channel, like, and also leave a comment if you want to leave a comment on the video. If you're watching this on the replay, leave a comment. Just say hi if you want to. You can even say you suck. I don't care. It's fine. It's all good. I don't take offense. Believe me. It's just the internet. It's actually pretty warm out right now, which is kind of surprising midday. It's only negative. We're only at -6 right now. That's crazy. Any engagement is positive. Exactly. Any engagement is engagement. I think the temperature has popped up. Yeah, it's popped up another degree out there. It's 83 degrees now. Holy crud. I mean, it's not that warm, you know. It's not that warm comparatively to some of you, Beetleby. But, yeah, it's warm here. It's 83 degrees, yeah. I don't like it. When it gets hot, when it gets early 80s, I'm like, yeah, I can stand it to be a little cooler. Now, one thing I have not seen lately, and I'm probably going to curse myself now, I haven't seen the moose around. The moose was all over the place up here a little while ago, but haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, 83's not bad. 83's not bad at all.
Something's gotta go.
Not for summer. 99? Oh, jeez. Yeah, no thanks. I do like how the light gets dimmer as the torch goes out. I think that's kind of a cool effect. I'm gonna leave some other stuff here because we're gonna be picking up coal. I want to bring back as much coal as we possibly can. So let's drop our pry bar here, heavy hammer here. This is called lightening the load. Has this got time left in it? No, we already finished that. Okay. Found a lot of rifle books. Lot of guns. Lots of guns. Okay, let's, I'm just gonna make a little stack of crappy torches over here. Oops. There we go, let's also drop our pan. Place out our skillet. Drop our book. Drop our hacksaw. There we go. We're down to 26 kilos now. That's perfect, I think. What kind of fuel do we have on us? Drop the coal. We got one cedar and some sticks. That's amazing. All right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go. I can leave some cattails here too. There we go. All right. 77 here with heavy rains and storms. That sounds amazing, Anna. I like rain. But then again, I'm Oregon born and raised, so rain is what we're all about. I do want to start a fire once we get there. That way we can have some torches when we come out. The question is Mr. Bear over here? Because I don't know if he is. I think I hear him on the other side of those rocks there. We're gonna go this way. We'll take kind of the long way around. Yeah, I hear the bear over there. I heard some footsteps. Or I should say some bear steps. Yeah, we're gonna avoid Mr. Bear right now. Bye-bye, Mr. Bear. Bye-bye. Heat wave past here in my part of the UK. It's actually very mild with the breeze, thankfully. Nice. See if it works. I told the rain to go to Canada. You're shooing it up north, Anna. You're like, go up there. Leave us alone down here. Leave us alone down here. We don't want you. Did I check this backpack here? I don't know if I did or not. Yep, I did. Okay, never mind. A few more sticks for the fire. See what we got over here. I got a few more sticks as well. Sweet. We're getting lots of sticks, boys and girls. Lots and lots of sticks. Throw down El Torcho. Get another torch out. Yeah, Canada needs all the rain it can get. I've seen Canadian smoke in Connecticut the last few weeks. How's it going, Kenneth? Hello, hello. I'm assuming CT is Connecticut. I can't think of another. I mean, California's CA. I can't think of another. What other states start with a C other than Connecticut and California? I think that's it. I think that's it. I think it's just Connecticut and California. I'm trying to think. No. Colorado, thank you. But that's CO. Convoluted. There's no convoluted. Yeah, there's no T in Colorado or California, though, so. Is there another C state? So you got Colorado, California, and Connecticut. I'm pretty sure that's it, though. Canada isn't it the 51st state? Well, I mean, Canada's sort of America's hat. I mean, you know, we love our Canadian brothers and sisters. They may be another country, but you know what? If Canada was ever in trouble, we'd be right there for them, man. They aren't a 51st state, but they're one of our closest allies. That's for damn sure. Canadians are awesome. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. I wasn't paying attention. I saw a bump up there, and I was like, is that a dog, or is that a... I didn't see it as a dog. I thought it was a stump. And I had a really bad cough right at the same time. It was horrible. Constantinople. And we could get a Magdalene's fire going, but we're gonna start with a stick. Gonna start it with a stick. There we go. Nice big fire. There we go. I'd be there for you, Marley. Don't worry about it. I'd be there for you, Marley. If you guys need something, we'd be there for you. So. All right, let's see. Do we got any coal in here? That's the most important thing. Coal. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh baby. Oh, don't be tired. Don't be tired yet, you big baby. You big baby. You ain't tired yet. You're fine. There we go. Yeah, let's go up here. Let's go over here. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh baby, oh yeah. That's what I like to see. Coal is the best resource in the game. It's awesome. We'll go up that passageway on our way back out. Since we lowered our weight, we should be able to carry most of this down with us. Hey, dead body. How you doing? Didn't you hear about coal, dude? How'd you die in here? There's coal in here. Maybe, you know what? I bet he died because he didn't have a light and he got lost. He got lost in the dark. That's probably what happened. He got lost in the dark and didn't know what to do. I get it. I get it. It is black gold. It is black gold for sure. It's Texas tea, black gold. All right, let's get a better torch because that torch is dying. He died because the coal landed on his head. Oh, geez, now that is a bad way to go. Oh, we're only at 37 kilos right now. We picked up all this coal. It was a coal cushion. Hey now. If you don't like hot weather, northern BC is a good option. See, I don't like really cold weather either. I want it to be about 74, 75 all the time. I don't like either hot or cold. I like it nice and temperate. All right, no coal up here. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Although I do mind it on the, I like it on the cooler side. You get me in the 60s, you know, high 50s, low 60s, I'm good. The thing I like about cold weather is I can always put on more clothes. People tend to complain if I start taking off too many items of clothing, though. You take off too many items of clothing, and then people start calling the cops, and, you know, it's just a whole hassle. It's just a whole hassle, you know. People get offended by it. Which I get. I mean, you know. Alright, I think we got it. How much coal did we get? 47 coal in here. Holy crap, that's a lot of coal. That's a lot. That's a lot of coal. The only thing I wish they had in here was a fire barrel. If they had a fire barrel in here, it'd be mwah, be chef's kiss. Want great weather year-round? Go to San Diego. Yeah, San Diego has really nice weather. Well, that's why California's so populous. Is the weather? The weather's really good down there. Weather's really good down there. I've been to San Diego once. It was nice. Nice enough, anyway. Met some nice gals while they were there. They kind of squired me around town for the night. It was fun. That was at TwitchCon 2019, I think. Yeah, I think it was TwitchCon 2019. Met these, like, 4 gals while I was out getting a cigar. And they just kind of... They took me around town and showed me all the sights. It was very nice. My skin hates the heat. I need medication for it. Can't wait for the temps to go back down. Alright, let's grab some torches. Girls Atheenon on a cigar was Clinton there with Monica. No, she was not. He was not. Yeah, we went out, ate at a taco place, and then went to a bar too. It was a fun night. It was a fun night. And a torch. There we go. Nice. Some girls in Athena. Hey. Everything was above board, BK. Everything was above board. One of them was a little flirty, but... Nah, I'm good. I don't need that hassle. Didn't need that hassle, that's for sure. It's 99 here, they don't want you to take off your clothes. Nah, you don't want to see that. Sounds like it wasn't bored at all, very much above board. Oh no, it was fun, don't get me wrong. I felt like the pretty girl for a night, you know. Girls were buying me drinks and stuff, you know. It was nice. Now I know what it now I know what it feels like to be a hot chick, so you know. Hey, there's 2 sticks there. Thank you. It happens. It happens once in a while. I mean, they had all of this. Can you blame them? Hey now. Ah! I missed my stick. I know, it is a pretty funny joke. I laugh. Oh no, it was fun. It was fun hanging out with them. It really was, Marley. They were 4 lovely ladies. They were 4 lovely ladies. They were a lot of fun to hang out with. So it was very enjoyable. You know, I got to see San Diego sort of from a it was wow, shots fired. No, it was nice to see San Diego sort of from a resident's point of view, you know, because they live there and everything. So they sort of knew spots to go to. I mean, I just went downtown. I just walked out of the convention center and just walked into town to find a cigar bar, and I found one, and it was nice. And then I met them outside of it while I was smoking my cigar, and they were actually I met them inside because they were trying to decide what cigars to buy for themselves. And so I helped them out with that, and then we just went outside and had a smoke, and then they're like, hey, you wanna hang out and you know, go see some places in San Diego? And I was like, sure, why not? I mean, you know, who knows? I might have gotten roofied and ended up missing a kidney. You know, you never know. You never know, but that didn't happen, so I still had all my organs intact at the end of the night. So that was that, you know, any night that you walk away from with all your organs still inside your body is a good night. Is a good night, so. You know, you don't wake up in a bathtub of ice, you've had a good night. Gotta watch out for Mr. Bear here. They heard that I'm on Twitch, and they thought, money! Nah. I was very upfront that I was, you know, that I was a very small content creator on Twitch. Not a big money dude on Twitch, for sure. Yes, keeping your organs is a wonderful thing. I like my organs where they are inside my body. Boy, we are tired. I would love for an Aurora to hit tonight, though. That would be fantastic. Content creator. Unfortunately, the words content creator have been twisted so much these days. It pretty much means anything at this point. It used to mean something, but not anymore. Alright, let's get inside. I am very hungry. People forgot that content should have content. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna need to go out fishing and get some more food, boys and girls.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Excuse me. Couple more cured maples. Nice. Let's see how much total coal that we have now. Total coal is 61. That is a lot of coal. And we now have 7 maples. I don't even know if I can I fit these in there? Yes, I can. Got 7 maples. We've got... Oh, that's not where feathers go. Never mind. Our feathers down here. Oh yeah, we got 76 feathers. We got some traps in here too. I'm gonna take the traps out and put those down here. I think actually, yeah, I'll put the traps down here for right now. There we go. Let's grab our hacksaw and our book, hammer and pry bar. Well, I am one. Well, I for one am very content with your creations, my friend. Well, you know, Marley, if I had a knife, I could make the travois. Unfortunately, I do not. And you have to have a knife to make one, which sucks. Oh yeah, most mid-level streamers, Kenneth, are having to abandon streaming full time because the ad revenue thing has been a huge debacle on Twitch for the most part. It never was implemented. It was never implemented well, in my opinion. It's different with ad revenue on YouTube because, you know, when you get an ad on YouTube, the video stops, the ad plays, and you pick up right where you left off. And on YouTube, you can actually control if you have ads running in the middle of your stream. And so you don't usually have ads running during the live stream. On Twitch, though, you know, for a live stream, ads running they're just annoying, to be honest, because it interrupts the whole stream and it stops the whole flow of everything. But yeah, most mid-level and smaller streamers, I mean, really, and honestly, Kenneth, you know, only the top fraction of 1% of streamers really ever make enough money to, like, make it on just streaming and content creation. It's a very, 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 very small percentage that make enough to make it totally on streaming. So I had to remind you to come over. I had to come over and remind you to save 1 coal for BK on Christmas. I will do that, Dire Nels. So yeah, most streamers are having to, you know, find other sources of revenue for sure. Which is fine. I mean, hey, that's just the way the world goes. You know, the oversaturation of online content is definitely a thing. You know, back in the day, there was very few people, comparatively, there was very few people putting out content online. And so most people were all funneled. If you were online watching content, you were kind of funneled into a set group of people that you had to choose from. You know, it's sort of like, it's comparative to how TV used to be, where you had ABC, NBC, and CBS to choose from. So you had three outlets to choose content from, and then the internet came along, and well, not internet, but then cable came along and exposed, you know, had a 500 channels. So now those got diluted. The viewers get diluted over all those channels instead of just all CBS, NBC, ABC. Same sort of thing with streaming. It used to be that you had, you know, a couple thousand streamers you could choose from, and now you literally have millions of streamers you can choose from. And there's only so much audience to go around. So, Yeah, exactly. To make a living in streaming, you have to commit solely to it. It becomes your entire existence. You're streaming, making edited videos. You're on all the socials, and even then, good luck. It's not. Even then, it's not. It's definitely not guaranteed by any stretch of the imagination. Your chances are still very low of making it successfully. Not saying you can't, because yes, there will always be people who do, and there will always be breakout people. But a lot of times, the breakout people are really, they're the ones that hit like a viral trend, or they hit some sort of virality. Is that a word, virality? They hit some sort of virality by doing something, you know, by some sort of thing that happens to them, or that they do, you know, whatever it is. But I made it. Well, I've made it. I'm bigger than a lot of people, but I'm a very small fish in a very large ocean. Very small fish in a very large ocean. At any moment, YouTube or Twitch or socials can change the rules and you don't get monetized. That is true as well. It's a very fluid market. You have to really keep up on all the current trends and all the current sort of machinations for how you can and can't make money on platforms. That is for sure, yeah, and the rules, and they can change the rules at any moment they want to. And those rules can shift and change according to pretty much any whim they have. We're just gonna get a bunch of sticks out of all these torches here. Oh yeah, same thing, Eugene. When I was young, we had channel 2, 6, and 8, and we had channel 12, and we had channel 10, which was public broadcasting. And then if you could get into the UHF range, you could find channel 49, which was kind of an channel 49 had some weird. It was kind of alternative programming. It had a lot of public access stuff on it. It also ran shows like Benny Hill and that sort of stuff on it as well. So, you know, all of us young, horny boys were trying to find Channel 49 if we could, because at 11 o'clock at night, they might show a boob, you know. Hey, it is what it is. So, you know. I'm going to smash down these acorns real quick, get a couple acorn grounds. There we go. We have a lot of acorn grounds now. We have 9. And we've got 6 burdock root too. So yeah, I mean, we had those channels. That was it. Growing up, when I did it to my dad's in the when I went to my dad's in the country, we had 3, maybe 4 channels of PBS, all depending on how to turn the antenna. Exactly. Yeah, and that's the other thing, BK, is those channels we had. The reception on them was not the greatest, because back then everything was wireless. Everything was sent through the air. There was no ground wire bringing that stuff into your building. It was all being, you know, sent through the airwaves. You had to have an antenna for it. Benny Hill was prime time here in UK, but of blue for the dads. But of blue for the dads. Oh, bit of blue for the dads. Oh, bit of blue for the dads. Yeah, it was a bit of blue content, yeah. At my house, we had cable, but we still only had like 10 channels. Oh, yeah, that was that. And for me, that was the most, I've told you guys before, for me, that was the most exciting thing about going to my grandma's house, is her and my grandpa were like on the cutting edge. They had cable, they had all the channels. You know, it was awesome going over there because they had so many channels. We could watch so much different stuff. They had MTV, back when MTV was just starting in the early 80s. They had all that stuff. You know, it was like, woohoo, let's go to Grandma and Grandpa's. Watch all the cable stuff. It was awesome. All right, how many days left do we got now? We got 7 days left, boys and girls. 7 days. You know what? I say we wait for the storm to pass and then go out and do some fishing. We'll actually do some actual fishing. Not fishing with our tip-ups, but actual fishing. Those gigantic satellite dishes, oh yeah. I slept too long. I didn't drink greedily enough. I think it's a storm out here right now. I don't really want to go in a storm. But yeah, I mean, I watched back in the day. They had Doctor Who on PBS, which was just awesome. Doctor Who was 6 o'clock on PBS every night, which was awesome. But at the same time, it sucked because that's when my dad would watch the evening news, because Walter Cronkite was on then as well. So my dad would watch the evening news, so I'd have to set up the VCR to tape Doctor Who, and then I could watch it later. I never went to the fussy channels looking for explicit programming. I did. When Sky TV came out over here with 100 channels of random rubbish, it was like magic. We like random rubbish. Do I have any other books to read? I think I read you, and I read you. I don't think I have any other books I can read. So we do have our skills up to level 5, harvesting, cooking, and fire starting. We got ice fishing up to 3, rifle firearm is halfway through 3, archery is already up to 2, mending is into 4, revolver firearm is at 2, and gunsmithing is at 1. I think what we might just do, let's just wait for, let's see if there's going to be an Aurora tonight. I doubt it, but we'll see. And then we'll go fishing tomorrow. I would love there to be an Aurora tonight. That would just be fantastic. Fantastical news. I'm not sensing an Aurora. I'm not sensing an Aurora, boys and girls. The Aurora does not seem to want to come and join us today. I think we're screwed. I think we just need to eat some animal fat. I think that's the way we need to go. And a little cured fish. Yep, yum yum. Cured fish and animal fat. That's what always makes everything tastier.
My stomach. It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Yum, yum. Okay, we'll stop that there because I'm going to drink down a large herbal or a large Reshi tea. There we go. I would be so pissed if there was an Aurora while we're sleeping like this. But there was not, so that's okay. Everything's fine. Do I have any clothing to repair? Yeah, let's repair our socks real quick. My food counts. Yeah, we gotta get those numbers up, man. We gotta get those numbers up. Okay, I gotta go drop this animal fat off. It sounds like another storm out here. Is it really another storm? It's really another storm. This kind of sucks. Because we're eating up all our cured fish. I want to save that. I want to save the 4. I want to save the 4 cured fish. I'm moving over to mobile so I can play some 7 Days. Have fun. I will be lurking and listening. All right, BK. Yeah, we'll be playing some 7 Days in about an hour and a half or so. We'll switch over and play a little 7 Days Afterlife today. But have a good lurk, BK. We'll see you later on, man. We know you're here in trolley spirit no matter what, so. I need to grab some water. There we go. we got all of our coal on us. Now we just need to wait for the Aurora to pass, or the storm to pass. Need a iron gut for getting 500 food poisonings in one run. That would be awesome. That would be awesome, Eugene. Alright, I got no scent on me. I don't see any wolves out here. There's a deer over there. A big deer, actually. I don't see any wolves, though. It's weird. It's like during the Aurora that wolves just spawned out of nowhere. He just like spawned in behind us and went, "Hey, how's it going, bud?" I was like, "No." I was like, "How about no?" Wonder if my stuff from Amazon's got here yet. Let's check the app. See if my Amazon stuff's arrived. Oh, it says it's been delivered. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta go down and get my delivery real quick, boys and girls. I'll be right back. Because I don't want it sitting out there, somebody steal it. I'll be right back. I'll hurry, I promise. I got a buddy. See, I got a buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, mwah. Yep, I got a big buddy. He came up to cuddle with me. Okay, there you go. Go ahead. Off you go. There you are. Alrighty, I got my packages, boys and girls. Yes, I do work at Amazon, but I had to order some stuff from Amazon. That's my drink stuff. I get some things to put in water because it tastes better. And then I need to get a new. Oh, I need to get myself a new backpack as well because my old backpack. You can only have clear backpacks to take into Amazon, so I had to buy myself a clear backpack because my old one is getting all decayed. Plastic backpacks only last for so long, and then they're done. And then I got myself some comfy brace as well, which I actually need to put on right now. These comfy braces are so nice. If you're having like finger pain and stuff, if your joints start hurting, especially your hand joints, these comfy braces are so nice. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, that feels so good. These ones, huh, that's weird. They say they're extra large. They feel really small. Either that or my hands are really swelled up right now. Oh, that feels so good. All right, back to the game, boys and girls. Back to the game. Yes, I got all my stuff. I got my pure kick. It's a It's a zero sugar, low sodium. Basically, it just something you add to water. It's just something you add to water. My joints don't hurt; they smoke. And this actually is a pretty nice backpack. It's a good large size. I like it. I like it quite a bit. That's gonna be nice to take to work. I'll try it out tonight when I head into work. I don't have to work. I work the late shift tonight, so I don't have to be until 11:30 tonight. So I can stream into the evening, which would be nice. I hear you. I got carpal tunnel in both arms. Yeah. Yeah, these comfy braces are nice. They help with circulation. They keep your swelling down. It sucks getting old, doesn't it? Man, it sucks getting freaking old. I swear to God. Oh, that feels better already. Yeah, I think my hands were just a little swollen because these are extra large and they were a little tight to get on.
I need to find some place to escape.
Which usually the extra large fits me no problem. Maybe I'm moving into XXL territory, you never know. Alright, let's break this sucker open. Is it my rave backpack ready to fill with glow sticks? No. I'm not a raver. I don't rave. Alright, let's get fishing for 6 hours. I think I only have one fishing line. I should have thought about that beforehand. Ho ho ho!
Oh, well, look at me. The first fish you catch, I'm huge. Huge, I tell ya. Yum, 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 yum.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're just plain worn out, Kenneth. I hear you, man.
Wow, it took you a long time to catch me. I'm his brother. Oh my god, what's going on outside? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, I think we should just sit here and not do anything else for the moment. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna sit here for a while. Yes, I got some new compression gloves. I got a new... What was that? What was that noise? What was that? I got a new backpack, which is very nice. Oh, that was the... I was like, what is that noise? Oh, I had a plate with a fork on it. And then I got some, more of my water supplement. It's not a supplement, it basically is just like, it just flavors water. I like water, but I like a little flavor in my water, you know? I don't think that's a bad thing. It just adds some caffeine and stuff to the water. It's not that, you know. It adds like 10 calories and a little bit of caffeine to it. Yeah, a little bit of caffeine to it as well. Alright, let's cook these babies up. But yes, the compression gloves are the best. I like them. They're nice. I guess while we're doing this, why don't I have a fish tip up down? Just cuz.
Feels like night is coming.
We got a fish. That's a big coho salmon as well. That's nice. I like it.
drop some gear.
Oh, Shushabai, you don't have to drop nothing, my friend. You are perfect just the way you are. Actually, I'm gonna burn those books. I keep forgetting to light fires with them, so I'm just gonna burn them. Bernie. There we go. Bye-bye, books. Get some water in us. We'll do a little more old school fishing. Old school fishing time. I mean, getting our fishing skill up is not that important.
Oh, you don't think it's important, Atheenon? I think it's very important. The bigger fish you can get with that upper skill points is very, very nice. I mean, I'm 4 kilos, but you know, you can catch like a almost 6 kilo fish if you get up high enough. Whoa, I'm in the bag. Wait, it's dark in here.
Yeah, it's dark in there, all right.
Yeah, you show that co-host Sam, and he's just a ding-dong. Look at me, I'm a little baby. Whee!
I had a little baby fish. He only had like 150 calories. I should have thrown him back, but I wanted him anyway.
What about me? I'm a little baby too. Look at, I'm only got 170 calories. You should put me back. Put me back. Put me back.
Nah, I want his oil. I want the oil.
Too much stuff to carry.
Too much stuff to carry.
Carry. Oh my God, you got lots of stuff to carry there. Heyo.
All right, let's cook up some more fishy boys here. Oh my God, it's another frickin' storm out there. What the hell? What the heck? We'll go ahead and drink some water here too. Get these little baby trouts cooked up. Those are some real baby trouts. 10, 11 minutes to cook. Yeah, they're tiny. But hey, they each give us a little bit of oil, so. And another good-sized coho salmon. Nice. Got 3 hours left on that. I say we fish for another 6 hours. You can do it! With fishing 5, our fires last longer, so. I know it'd be great to get another trade, wouldn't it? Unfortunately, we've had no Auroras. I think we aren't going to get another Aurora before we leave, Eugene. I just don't think it's going to happen.
If I can drop any of this gear.
We're getting lots of fish, though. Which is nice. Alright, let's put down our fish trap.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, I know you are, bud. But that's okay. Yeah, I'd love to get the pemmican. Is it pemmican or pemmican? All I see is pemmican. I'd love to get that recipe, though. That would be so nice to get that recipe. But, what can you do? Alright, let's sleep for another hour. Now, do you have to have a certain trust level to get that recipe offered to you or not? I don't know if you do or not. Or is that recipe available to you at any level? Just call them pelican bars. There you go. I'll just call them pelican bars. Trying to carry a bunch of this food back with us. Alright, line snap. That's okay. I didn't want to cook another fish anyway. Wow, we have a lot of fish on us. Holy crap. That is a lot of fish, man. I'll eat up all the little babies. Coho. That's got 1,200. Rainbow trout, 188. Yeah, well, we'll just carry the coho salmon back with us. Because the rainbow trout, well, that one's actually pretty good size. That's a good sized trout there. 2,000 calories on that coho. We're taking him. $282. Yeah, we'll eat him down as well. $1,300 on him, and $422 on him. Okay, so we got a few small rainbow trouts here. Actually, let's go ahead and leave some. Let's leave this coal here. Rainbow trout is 600 calories, 2,000 calories, 1,600, 1,700. Those rainbow trout up there. $1,300, $480. Let's eat that. So how does it work with cooked fish and stink? You know, I'm not sure. I think it's pieces. I honestly think it's just pieces. I don't think, because like right now we have one stank on us. But I honestly think it's the number of pieces you have. Because I do know that if you carry like a lot of small pieces of meat, it does add more stink to you. So I think it's number of pieces that you carry, not the size. So if you carry like 10, you know, quarter-kilo pieces, it's worse than carrying 3 or 4 kilogram pieces. I don't think it has anything to do with the size or the calories or anything like that. I think it's just quantity of pieces that you're carrying. Like we only have 5 on us and we got 1 stank line, which is not that bad. You get pelican bars at any level. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, here's hoping that we get pelican bars tonight. Now, if you salt the fish, there's no stink at all. Salted food has no stink. So, if you cure it and salt it, you're good to go, no matter what. But hopefully we'll get an Aurora. We have a few days left before we gotta leave. So hopefully we'll get an Aurora before we have to go. Because I don't think there's a place in Desolation Point to actually talk to the trader. Probably the other main zone we're going to do a lot of trader quests from is when we get to Mystery Lake. We'll take a lot of trader quests there, come to Coastal Highway, drop the stuff off, and then go back to Mystery Lake. So Mystery Lake is probably going to take us more than 50 days to do, mainly because we'll be making trips here to Coastal Highway to drop stuff off, and then contact the trader, and then go ahead and pick our stuff, you know. We'll be doing some trades in that time. But we are allowing ourselves to do that in this format of the 50-day challenge, mainly just to keep progressing the trader quest. Probably we won't go all the way from Broken Railroad back here to do trader quests. That'd just be annoying and long and not really necessary. Once we get done with the challenge, then we'll probably really ramp up the trader quest to get a lot of that stuff done. But I'd like to at least get his you know, the trust up with him so we can go ahead and get the quest. That would be kind of nice. Because I've never done those. I honestly have never done them before, so it'd be kind of cool to do it. But so far, we've only done 2 trader quests the entire time we've been here. Isn't that crazy? That is a big-ass deer right there. Alright, we got the 5 cohos here. Got 2,000 there. We got 1,700 there. Got 1,700 there. Got a 2019 there. It's gonna kind of put them in order of their size. I think that one is 1605, yeah. So that's the first one we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat the little 1605 first. So I'm gonna grab that one, just carry it on me. Alrighty. Alright. Okay, we are pretty tired, so we'll sleep for a little bit. We don't really need to sleep for health, so we'll just sleep a few hours. See if we get an Aurora. That way we can talk to the trader. Nice. Nice. Is it full blown? Alright, it's full blown. We can read that. Turn on the radio. Come on, Pelican Bars. I hear you. I hear you, trader.
Well, my pal on the radio.
I am your pal on the radio.
Well, let's see what I got.
Alright. Wolfskin blueprint. I don't have the battery, so I can't do that. There's wood matches. 5 of any harvestable plant, 2 fir firewood. I don't really need the matches. I could get running river oats. That'd be kind of nice. I almost want to get the running river oats. I don't really need the salt because we'll get more salt in the other zone. But yeah, no pelican bars. Chemical boots, don't really need them. Wood matches aren't bad. I might do the wood match. Oh wow, so we could do 2 wood. Oh wow, we can do multiples. I didn't know we could do multiples. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, I sort of want to do all 3 of these. That's the thing, is like, I want to do all 3, but now we're going to have to get 5 kilos of raw fish meat, 2 kilos of water. That's not that bad, actually. Those are all ones we can easily do. And the salt would be nice to have just to fill up our salter here for later on. I think we'll do that. Now I just need to get the fur. Which shouldn't be hard. I just gotta go out and harvest fur. See, that's the thing is I want to do these quests. I want to do like each one of these. So we need 5 of any harvestable plant. That would be, yeah, let's just do the rose hips. There we go. About 120 matches. It's crazy that you can do multiples. I did not expect that. Time to buzz off. What? So we need water, we need 2 liters of water, we need a couple fur. We need, then we need 5 kilos of raw fish meat, which we can easily get. Alright. We got our next quest, boys and girls. Wolf pants aren't that great. Yeah, they aren't. I just want to have the recipe because I want to have the recipes. I've done the wolf pants before, and I was not that impressed with them. The only thing about the wolf pants that is nice. Hi, kitty. Meow. 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 Kitty, 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 kitty. The only thing that's nice about the wolf pants is they take wolf skins to repair. Somebody's gonna be my best friend for like the next 10 days, because my brother and his wife are going on a trip to Yellowstone. So somebody's gonna be all over me. There, I'll clear out your box for you. There you go. Oh, I see why he was pissed. I put something in his box. He's like, it's my box. I like sitting on my box. Oh, you want... Oh, no. Hold on. There you go. He wants to go sit in the window. He was like clawing at the wall going, I want to go sit in the window. You jerk. Let me sit in the window. Kitties are so funny. But yeah, he'll be my best bud for like the next 10 days while my brother's out of town. When my brother comes back into town, I will be complete chopped liver. All right, I have no fur here, so I do need to get a little bit of my coal, and let's grab a couple sticks because we need to go outside and chop some fur down. I'll drop the rest of that fat out there too. Is it a storm out here? Oh no, it's not that bad. It's not that good either. Couple cedars here, but I don't see any fur. What's it good for? Hey, Blur, how you doing? I almost want to wait till it is a little later in the day, because it's kind of nasty out here right now. Oh, you can only do whetstones one at a time? That is a bummer. Actually, you know what we should do? Let's, repair amount's 30%. Yeah, let's repair the bedroll. There we go. Perfect. Oh, one thing I do want to do is I want to make a few fishing lines. Yeah, we need some more fishing gear, boys and girls. So we'll get that done real quick while the weather kind of tapers off out there. Grab our couple metals. Make some fishing hooks. Now, hooks you can actually use your tools on, and it halves the time to make the hooks, which is kind of nice. You're just lurking and painting. Nice. And the pants take days to make as well. Yeah, they probably take a while, huh? There we go. All right, let's see what the weather looks like out here now. Okay, it's just foggy. That's not bad. I can handle fog. Hoping there may be a fur over here. I see a cedar. Good lord. See a couple cedars. 3 cedars, as a matter of fact. If I was looking for cedar, I'd be a happy camper right now. Excuse me. Not seeing any fur, though. Of course, when I need fur, there's no freaking fur around. When I don't need fur, it's everywhere. When you're wanting cedar, all you find is fur. I guess we could check Misanthrope and see if there's any fur out there. Wait, that looks like a fur up here. Hold on. Yes, there's a fur. Okay. Right, it was right by the garage too. It was literally right by the garage. Of course it was. Hi, kitty. Alright, let's get it warmed up here, get a little cedar down. Then I'll get a coal, get a couple sticks on there. Unfortunately, all we have is a hacksaw, so it takes an hour and 30 minutes to chop this thing down. That's alright, though. Now we can go out fishing. What do I need fur for? Our new trade. I know I said I was only going to take on one trade at a time, but he offered 3 amazing things that I wanted, so it was like, okay, we're going to do it. We're going to get some running river oats, we're going to get some matches, and we're going to get some more salt, so we can fill up our salter here. So we can get nice and salty, Chris. Plus, this will be our 3rd trade, and we only have, how many days left here do we have now? We only have 4 days left in Coastal Highway right now. 4 days left, and then we're heading to Desolation Point. Alright. So we didn't have to go to Misanthrope, which is nice. How much water do I have right now? I got 0.7. I got more in the hut here. We'll do a little fish tip-up fishing Actually, we could do regular fishing if we wanted to. It takes more time, but it would give us fishing skill ups. And then we can just go throw the raw fish in there. I think that's a good way to go. Because we don't have a lot of time left in the day, so we can just sleep out here tonight as well. Thank you for the posture check, Yusi. How you doing, by the way? Yep, it's fishing time. We should probably go check on the the beachcombing over here too. See, that deer is new. And don't be salty. I'm always salty, Chris. I'm always salty. All right, we can throw one of the 3 fur in there because we only need 2. Then we throw the coal in there, followed by a bunch of sticks. Break down the ice, and we'll do. Oh, I need to make my fishing gear first. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. We'll be. Everything will be fine. It's all gonna be okay. I'll make a couple of fishing tackle just in case one breaks, you know. That kind of sucked. Doesn't take us long to make each one anyway, so. Takes us, what, 10 minutes? Yeah. It'll take us an hour to make all 6 of our fishing tackles, which isn't bad. Alright, there we go. Have to smash open the ice again. Perfect. Close that door. Actually, let's go ahead and take a nice big drink of water. Yeah, that don't really work that well. We need the 6 hours. I was just wanting to try to get some water going. Jeez, man, at 10 p.m. tonight, feels like forecast is about to be 99 degrees. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, Bavella. Oh, there's a nice big one. 4.51 kilos. That is awesome. And another little 1.76. Very nice, very nice.
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Another 1.18, very nice, I like that. And a 4.54. And what do we need for this? We need 3 kilos for one and 2 for another. So basically one of those cohos can go in the pot. Oh, wait a second. Are they less than I thought?
I could drink almost anything.
Oh, I think that's what it's gonna cook into. Okay. Eat these trout up. Yum, yum. Alrighty. I don't have my fish tip up on me. There we go. Get our bedroll down. Sleep for an hour. Perfect. Perfect execution. And then we'll start doing the water. It's 98 degrees here in Michigan today. Heat index of 106. Wow. It was a balmy 84 here in Oregon. Very nice, 84 here in Oregon. I ain't gonna complain about 84 now. You guys with your 90s and your 100s and... Jeez Louise, man. That's some hot stuff.
I can barely walk with this much heat.
I know, you got a lot of water on you, my friend. Now, I think for the fish I need out there, I need a 2 kilo, and I need a 3 kilo. I almost want to just do up the salmon, and do trout in the thing. 'Cause there's my 2 kilo fish right there. And then I have 1, 2, almost 3 kilos right there, right? 7, 6, and 1, 8. I think that's almost 3 kilos right there. If my math is right. Because we got 1.18 and 1.76. Oh, it's 2.94, damn it. It's close. It's close, but it's no cigar quite yet. Close, but no cigar. And I was baling hay, just a miserable day. Oh, dude, baling hay in hot weather is never fun. I did a lot of that myself, so I know all too well how non-fun that can be. Yeah, let's cook up the coho. That'll give us a little more oil. How are we looking on oil right now, anyway? Holy mackerel, that's a lot of oil. Okay. We've got a lot of oil in there, don't we? I like it, though. How is that 6.1? 2, 3, 4, 5 and a half. Am I missing something here? How is their math? Their math is not mathing. Oh, wait. What else do I have in there? Oh, I have tinder plugs and stuff. Okay. I was like, wait a second. The math is not mathing there. Because I was only looking at one aspect. Never mind. Never mind. That was me. That was all on me.
I need to drop something.
The attitude. Let's do a little more water. Oh yeah, we're getting some water built up now. That's great because we need a lot of water. See, I need a slightly bigger fish to get my 3 kilo fish. Right now we have 2.97. We need 3 kilos of fish for the other quest. That's a 3 kilo fish right there, boys and girls. 3.12, and that fish gives me no advantage at all as far as vitamin C goes. So we are going to just forget about the. We're gonna take the little we got a 2 and a 3 now, And we need a 2 and a 3, and we need the fur firewood, and we need 2 liters of water. We got 7 liters of water on us, so let's just drop some water here. That worked out perfectly. All right. This looks like a blizzard coming in. Yeah, in the middle of an open field, hot as hell, and you gotta haul hay bales. Yeah. Not fun. And then the hay starts to get dry, and it kind of makes that like hay dust almost. You kind of that hay dust in your eyes and in your nose, and yeah, that's always fun. Good times, good times. Get my blue flare out just in case we run into something that I need to light a torch up for real quick. Alright. For the matches, we need the harvestable plants and the wood. For the salt, we need a 3 kilo fish, and we need water. And for the river running oats, we need the 2 kilo fish and some more water.
Fingers feel numb.
There we go. The trade is ready to go, boys and girls. We just got to get back and talk to the trader before we got to get back to home because there's going to be an Aurora tonight. Still can't get my head around temps in Fahrenheit. Always sound real extreme. That's why they're so awesome, Eugene. It always sounds extreme when it's 114 degrees, you know. It just, you know, you have to make it sound very extreme. You go, oh, it's 40 degrees out. And you're like, that don't sound too bad. 40's not that big of a number. You know, 114 is bigger than 40. So, see, it makes it sound more extreme that way. It's all part of the plot, man. It's all part of the plot. Yeah, you have to make it sound extreme. Otherwise, you know, otherwise it's not. I can't get my head around Celsius because it always sounds too low. It's like, well, that doesn't, you know, 35 degrees Celsius, that doesn't sound too bad. That sounds pretty cool. And we got another big coho. Nice. Nice.
Stuff to carry.
I know we got stuff to carry. Let's throw you back in there. Let's get our fishies on the stove here. I don't want to catch any more fish, so we're just gonna sleep it off. Again, Eugene, I think it's one of those things where when you grow up with a certain standard of measurement, it's a lot easier to use it. You know, it makes sense in your head because you have a point of reference. And it's that I don't have a point of reference for Celsius because I never, you know, grew up learning Celsius. It's sort of, oh, geez, my stove went out. It's sort of like when you grow up, you know, like when you play EverQuest and you, you know, you learn to use gold and silver and copper and platinum. It becomes, you know, it's just a monetary form that you use in the game. You don't really give it any deep thought as far as like what does it mean. You know, it's just you become used to it. Well, and even this game, you know, I use the metric system in Long Dark, and so things make sense to me in the Long Dark using the metric system. Oh no, I'm not saying it's not confusing. It's confusing both ways though when it comes down to it. And it's more confusing just on the standpoint of a point of reference that you have for the, you know, for the temperatures that you're accustomed to using. I just figured we'd grab some more food while we're here, because why not? Well, it's sort of like, you know, things in kilometers versus miles. Not that, honestly, I understand kilometers versus miles as far as, like, you know, kilometers and miles are just units of measurement. But it's like, I know roughly, in my mind, I can go, oh, 100 miles, I know approximately what that is like, because I've driven 100 miles before. But 100 kilometers, I'm like, is that a long distance? Is it a short distance? What exactly is it? You know, because I don't really have a point of reference for, 100 kilometers. And yeah, it really has to do with what you grow up with, and just those points of reference that you can make with it. Because it's like, I know that going to Portland is about 20 miles. So I have a frame of reference for what 20 miles is in my mind. If you ask me how many kilometers it is to Portland, I'd be like, I don't know. Is it 60 kilometers? 30 kilometers? I have no idea. Because believe me, kilometers and Celsius are just as confusing to me as Fahrenheit and miles are to you. We got some stank on us. That's why those wolves were going after our hut there. Those wolves were all over it there. They were walking out towards the rabbit hill. Hope they found themselves some rabbits. I grew up with ounces and inches and pounds and didn't even know about the metric system till I hit 7th grade. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I knew the metric system, Kenneth, is because when I was young and I was doing work on my cars, most cars that I was working on, you couldn't use standard, 3/4 inch ratchets and stuff like that. It all was 11 millimeter, 17, 14 millimeter, 12 millimeter. So you had to buy a set of tools that was not in, the standard size. It was in metric. So you had to buy a metric set of tools, and that's how I became, used to that. As a carpenter, I use both centimeters and inches depending on what I'm working on. Yeah. I mean, I think when you get into those technical fields, you start, and I'm talking technical in a broad sense as far as mechanics, engineers, carpenters, pretty much anybody that works, plumbers, all those people, they start working with those different measuring things because that is, just what you do. And especially since, I mainly worked on Hondas, because that's what I owned. All Hondas are made in metric. All the stuff on Hondas are all metric. All of it's in millimeters and stuff like that. So you have to use a metric set of tools to work on the damn thing. Because the standard set is just enough off that you can kind of make it work, but if it's a really tight bolt, you cannot get a standard to go around a metric bolt and actually have it get a good grip on it. It'll have a little bit of slippage, and you'll strip the bolt out. So you had to go get a metric set of tools. There was no choice in the matter. Is that a deer? I see something moving over there. Looks like a deer. It's a deer. Okay. Which honestly, as a system, I think metric based on a base 10, metric is way better. But it's not what I'm used to, so. These are all small pieces up here. I'm gonna leave all the small little cohos up here for us. We just got to be back here to signal the trader tonight. I am not even going to venture out in the Aurora tonight. We're signaling the trader and we're calling it good. I had a Kawasaki dirt bike. It's all metric. Yeah. That's the thing is like you get into foreign cars, foreign bikes. You get into anything that's brought overseas to America, and you're going to be dealing with metric for the most part. Only us silly Americans do standard anymore, I think. Us silly Americans. I'm gonna grab my drink real quick. I'll be right back. It's just in the fridge, nothing big. Come here, drink. Some water. Agua. Alright, we're gonna break down our crappy torches here. Alrighty. I'm being a really good boy. I'm drinking lots of water these days, boys and girls. Which I'm proud of myself. I'm not usually a big... I struggle drinking water. And I don't know why. But I struggle to drink enough water, so... Stripped heads are the enemy. When I worked on stage, people using wrong size on impact drivers still gives me... Oh, yeah. Yeah, stripped heads are horrible. They are the worst. Drank 2 bottles so far. I usually go through about 4 20-ounce bottles at work every night. I'm trying my best to do more water drinking, less soda drinking. It's tough though. It's tough. I love soda. I love me a frothy cold soda. And I don't like warm water. I think that's probably the main reason, is I'm not a big fan of like warm or room temperature water. I know theoretically, I guess it's better for you to drink warm, like lukewarm water or something. I just don't like it. It's just a personal thing. I'm just not a big fan. All right, what else can we do today? We can repair some clothing. Get all of our stuff nice and repaired up. I'm going to use my fishing tackle for it. Fishing tackle is great for using to repair stuff, because it doesn't matter because then you can fish with it later. It doesn't matter what percentage your fishing tackle is in. It has no bearing on it breaking or anything. So it's great to use your fishing tackle down to a really low level, and then to go ahead and fish with it. And if it breaks, it breaks. And then you've used it as a sewing kit as well. So it's really a nice thing to do. And we've got, the only reason I'm doing this is we have tons of cloth, and each time I mend, not only does it pass some of the time of the day, but it also gives us a skill up. Hi, kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Meow. Meow. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Well, what were you in here for? You weirdo. You weird cat. Raspberry and lemon seltzer are my favorite drink for hydration. There you go. I usually drink cold water. Yeah, you see that's I'm not a big fan. Same, I hate flavored water. See, I like this. Like, these are just a mild flavor. It's like a black cherry, an orange passion fruit, strawberry watermelon, Concord grape. It's a small amount of flavor in the water, and that's what I like. I don't like water that's like way over flavored, but I do like a little bit of flavor in my water. I'm not gonna lie. I like a little bit of flavor. I like a little flavor in my water. I love soda water. There you go. But you know, at least I'm drinking water, so that's a good thing. Oh, we got a new buffer memory. 0 customers today, and a new record, just as well. The morning was better spent out on the dock with my binoculars. More and more ships passing, heading south. What will they find on the mainland, I wonder? A warmer welcome? Not likely. Hello?
Back for more, huh?
Yep. Beep, 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 beep.
I'm on it.
Thank you, buddy. Alright. We have done such a great job building this place up. This place is amazing. Look at all the lights we have in here. We even got lights in the bathroom if we want to go pee. We can look at our picture of pancakes. It's great. It's lovely. Alright, so sleep for the rest of the night. Do I have any food on me? Yes, I do. Queen Felicia, it has been a little while. I hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good one. I know, the cat is a huge tease, Dire Nils. The cat comes in and just teases us and makes us think that they're gonna stay in here. And it's like, nah, fooled you. Alright, let's sleep the rest of the night. I'm definitely not going out there at night again. That was a huge mistake. I wonder if Barbara Quincy was related to Quincy M.E. from the TV show. Don't know. Alright, how many days do we have left here in the zone? We're at day 48, boys and girls. We're on day 197. We got 48 days under our belt in Coastal Highway right now. Let's go out and eat a little bit of food first. Why do I have hand braces on? Because I have arthritis. I have arthritis and beginnings of carpal tunnel. So I have I got my comfy brace. So I got my comfy braces. I just got my new pair today. They last about a month or so, about a month and a half before they start to get a little loose. But I just got them today, so I decided to put them on because my hands were hurting a little bit. It's this thing Queen Felicia called getting old. Sucks ass. This whole getting old thing is overrated, man. So yeah. See, I need some guts and hides. Alright, let's check out what clothing do I want to repair. I want to repair the rabbit skin, gloves for sure. The deer skin I'll repair right before we leave, but I'm not gonna worry about repairing it right away. But yeah, my hands hurt really bad, so. Especially when they're just wrapped around a mouse all day long, so. You know about carpal? Yes, I do. Yeah, no, they do help a lot. They do help a lot. It's just when I'm sitting here with my hand on the mouse for like 5-6 hours and my hands over a keyboard in sort of the same position, my hands just kind of stiffen up, swell up a little bit. They don't feel real good. So, you know, these braces help because they help keep the swelling down. They help with my circulation a little bit. So, but yes, I've been looking into all that stuff, Dire Nels, and they do those carpal tunnel exercises do help quite a bit. Drop you here. Blink. We'll just leave that there. It's just, you know, it's just getting old. It's just getting old. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can do stuff about it, but it's getting old. Your body's going to start breaking down one way or the other. Now, how much it breaks down it varies person to person. It varies on each person's circumstances, how they've taken care of themselves, what they've done to themselves in their life. Generally, everything you do between the ages of 20 and 35, it all catches up to you when you're about 50 to 55. It may not have seemed like a big thing you did, but it all starts catching up with you sooner or later. We'd like to think it doesn't, but believe me, it's caught up with me a lot in the last 5 years. Hey, Aquarius Black, how you doing? Honestly, my 40s were probably the best years I've ever had. As far as feeling physically good, mentally good, and stuff like that. The 50s, mentally great. Well, mentally struggling a little bit on certain things, but mentally better than my 30s and 20s, but physically it's starting to hit. It definitely is starting to hit, so. What's our weight, 31.27? I'm in late 30s, feel like I should be in my 20s. There you go. Yeah, my late 30s, early 40s were probably the best time. Physically, mentally. Oh, is the boat still there? The trader's boat's still out there. Look, his boat's still out there. Come pick me up, buddy. Rescue me. Rescue me from this hell. His boat's still out there. It's daytime though. Why is this boat still out there during the day? That's so weird. Touch the cairn. He was standing in the cold. Touch the cairn. Its story is not yet written. Of course it's not. I didn't know his boat could be out here during the day. That is some wild sauce. Interesting. Huh. Have they changed the game? Oh, they've changed a whole bunch of stuff. Take all. There we go. We got another box of matches. We got a bag of salt. And we got ourselves some running river oats. And I've been carrying a fish this whole time. That was a bad move on my part. Bad move. They haven't changed the game recently, Queen Felicia. Not since, like, I mean, the last update for Long Dark was what, back in December or something? I mean, they've done a few minor things along the way, but I think Tales, the last part of Tales came out in like December-ish. Oh, hey, Mark Wars, on June 26th, Mark Wars got the Too Greedily Too Deep achievement. He stayed 25 days in the Langston mine. That's awesome. I like your screenshots, Magic Jack. Those are nice looking. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Oh yeah, he's still around. He still plays Long Dark and stuff. Haven't seen him in ages, but yeah, he's still out. He's still out and about doing his thing. There's 3 wolves over there. Uno, dos, tres. Gotta have a late game porridge shelf. Yeah, oh yeah. I like getting the running river oats. Those are great. The running river oats are awesome. I mean, so you get 10 porridges out of each one. That's great. Just know someday some modders are gonna get onto Sutherland's boat. Of course they will. I remember back in what must have been 2019 now, that insane gift sub night. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, but I hope Mark Wars and his family are doing good. He was a great supporter of the channel for a long, long time, so I owe him a lot. At Max Trust, you get a discount on certain items from the trader too. Yeah, there is a discount that you get eventually as well. I read up about that on the forums, so. That is pretty freaking cool. See, there's that big-ass deer right there. There's 2 deer right there. Jeez Louise, man. All right, we got some salt we can add to our salting, our salt thing here. We can get salty. That left salt, so that filled our salt back up. I like that it only takes the salt it needs and it leaves the rest for you. That's kind of cool. God, we have so much crap here. It's crazy how much stuff we have here. Absolutely nutty how much stuff we have here. I do need to make some more teas, by the way. I'm gonna make some more mushroom teas while we have the moment to do it. The rosehip teas I don't really need to make a whole lot more of. I'm gonna take all my whetstones with me. You gotta remember, anything we leave behind, we cannot take with us. We cannot pick it up later on. So all this stuff that we leave behind here is gonna become movable after we leave the zone. Which means I might actually leave some matches behind, believe it or not. We're definitely going to take our teas, our stems. Of course, our clothing's all going to go with us. Food items, we'll take things like the running river oats and that. We'll take our prepper's pie. I'll probably take a full bag of flour with me, which I have a fresh full bag back here. And then I'll probably take a full cooking oil with us as well. Of course, we're going to take our nice heavy hammer. We're going to take our fresh pry bar and our high quality hacksaw with us. I don't know where's our hacksaw at? 90? Yeah, I guess we could do that. We'll probably rip apart this pry bar and just get the metal from it. I feel sorry for the wildlife at Desolation Point. There's an apocalypse coming. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, Bavella. We're definitely gonna be doing some hunting once we get to Desolation Point for sure. There's gonna be a little hunting going on. I'll definitely want to take yeah, let's go ahead and get those made up into mushroom teas. It's been a long time, it's been a long while since I played this. I wonder what's changed in the game since then. It's been a couple years. Oh, there's so much that has changed. I mean, you have the trader quests available to you now. You know, of course, there's all the different recipes you have available. There's the cougar, of course, which is not, the cougar's not my favorite thing they've added into the game, but you know, hey, it is what it is. We'll definitely be taking like five birch and probably 5-6 maple with us, because we'll want to make our travois. We'll be taking probably 30 feathers. Of course, I'm going to take my burdock root and my acorns with me, along with the other acorns. I'm not going to worry about the canister. We'll leave that stuff behind, probably. I definitely will be taking my arrowheads. We'll be taking all of our cattails, because that's easy food to carry. I'll be leaving one bandage here. We do have a flare gun, which I'm considering taking with us, but I do want to take all my whetstones with me. And, maybe a sewing kit. I actually might want to take my... Yeah, let's take the... I would definitely want that, and probably one of my other flares. And our sewing kits for sure. And I am going to take... Actually, you know what? The salt... I don't even know if I need to take the salt, because there's salt in that zone. So we'll probably leave the salt behind. Actually, let's put the salt in a different drawer here. Yeah, I think we'll be pretty good on our weight. We'll take the heavy hammer.
I need to drop something.
I'll break apart one of these pry bars. I'll break apart this pry bar here. And then I'll break apart, so we'll be dropping both that and the lower hacksaw. Now, I do want to take a potato and carrot with me, too. And I do want to take some of the flour, so we're going to have to figure stuff out, because I want to take a flour. I'm going to take my higher weight cooking oil. I've got some decent taters here. I got some ruined taters, too, but they fixed that, so you can use ruined taters. I do want to make the, I do want to make Ranger stew. But we need broth for that before we can make it, because I want to get all 9 recipes in this thing too. How crazy or difficult is the cougar to deal with? Older women are hunting younger men in the game. That's true. Yes. Is it going to be wolf coat time when you can? Yes, it will be. I will be moving over to the wolf coat for sure. I'm going to grab some of the herbal tea as well. There's all my crappy tools. So see, we're like 42 kilos right now. We got a little bit of sticks on us. And then we can decide what we're going to drop from here. We got a bunch of torches on us. We'll probably drop those. We'll probably fill our lantern up and then drop the rest of the oil. We'll drop all the stones except for one. Got my couple of prepper's pies on me. Yeah, I'm gonna take my carrots and my taters with me. I probably want to take another tater with me as well, just to have 2 taters. But yeah, we got a few things we have to figure out because we're a little bit overweight now, which is fine. There's things we can get rid of. All the torches we can get rid of. We can get rid of, lantern oil, stones. You know, it all adds up after a while. So, and there is actually quite a bit of cloth in that zone, so we could get rid of some of our cloth if we wanted to. I don't know if I need to take this much maple with me. I mean, the travois would be nice to make, but the travois doesn't really help us out a whole lot because we're not going to be able to take it from zone to zone. I think 2 maples is probably more than enough because 2 maples will get us 2 bows. And then we'll get more maple in Desolation Point. Maybe take 3 maples just so that we can get that going a little bit faster. 5 birch, that's 30 arrows. I think that should be enough as well. Does the acorn bannock weigh less than its ingredients? Well, the thing is, I want to save the acorn grounds for the prepper pies if we need them. I hate to leave those behind. Although we could leave some acorn grounds behind. Because we have a whole bunch. And remember, at the end of the game, when we've gone... Because all we can make with the burdock we have is 3. So at the end, we could go ahead and come back and get more acorn. We could come back and get all this stuff that we're leaving behind once we finish the challenge. So, because we are going to try to go for 1,000 days on this run. So if the run's going to last that long, we're probably going to want to come back. I don't think I need all these matches, though. That's the thing. We got so many matches here. We got 24, 36, 48. Yeah, we got plenty of matches on us, so I think we can drop some of those as well. If we have 36, if we have 43, plus we have our Maglens and our Fire Striker, I think we'll be good. And then we can leave the stones here as well. And we'll leave the lamp oil here. I guess we could leave one of the flares here. The flares are nice. Yeah, see right there, we're underweight now. With the flare gone, we're now underweight. And with that's not even that. Oh, actually, that's not even. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, if I carry a few torches across. Yeah, if I. Oh yeah, that changes everything. Hold on. Yeah, we can bring the acorn grounds with us now. And we can even bring another maple with us. Because I forgot about the torches. Torches weigh so freaking much. Torches are so heavy. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the torches on me. Let's leave the rocks on us too for right now. We can divest ourselves of that weight when we get to the border. When we make a run for the border, boys and girls. That's only 0.4 kilos. This film is 0.2. We got a couple black and whites and a couple of that. We aren't going to really start pictures until we get done with the challenge, though. Because I do want to take pictures in all the zones, too. I want to do the picture thing as well, because there's There's several badges I don't have. The picture one is one of them. All right, how many days we got left to go now? We're at day 48. I say that we go ahead and, speed it up a little bit. Oh, and I'm gonna take some cured fish with me too. So yeah, we'll have to get down a little in weight because we're gonna take the cured fish with us as well.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Oh, hopefully, let's see if this works.
Watch how I soar.
Let's come down here.
Hey, it did. Look at that.
Oh, there's a campfire and a guy.
I just want to die, Pastor Dave. We're dying. We're dying. We ate some raw. We ate some fat. We ate some fat so we could sleep for the night. How hungry are we? We aren't too hungry, but we'll eat a little bit. But how you doing? Thank you, Pastor Dave, for the raid.
Power in the verse can
Go
stop
check out
me.
Pastor Dave. Give him some love, boys and girls. Appreciate that very much. Thank you for the follow. Concerned Martian, Pastor Dave Plays. Thank you for the follows there. Sunshine, Faith. Thank you for the follow. Thank you there as well. Appreciate that very much. Okay, so we need to drink our tea. We got that in. We got that in. Now here's a trick you can use as well. We're actually going to gain health back tonight because I'm going to drink a birch bark tea. And the birch bark tea, that overrides anything that happens with being sick. Because even if you have food poisoning, you still get back health if you drink a birch bark tea. The auto shout out did work. Yes, it did. It did work. Oh, and we got an Aurora. Hello. Hello, radio. That means we can get another quest, right? Yes, we can get another quest. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello.
Got more for me?
Whoa, that sounded creepy.
Let's deal.
Let's deal. And he's willing to give me a sewing primer. That's kind of nice. That's only some fish and water. Canned corn is a bunch of fur. Work gloves. That's kind of cool. 5 coal, 5 cloth, and some lamp oil. That's kind of neat. I don't need them, but that's kind of cool. It's a way to get leather if you want. I guess that's something. But thank you again, Pastor Dave Plays. I hope you had a great stream. What were you playing today? Actually, were you doing some Long Dark? I hope so. Yes, some Long Dark. There we go. That'll give you another little shout out too. Everybody go click the link. Go follow Pastor Dave Plays. Give him some love.
Brings me here. Fragments of the past brings me here.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
I'll be able to discern whether or not I can.
I think I'll just go for the sewing primer. 3 kilos of meat and some water. Oh, that's 6 ptarmigan down. I don't have that. I don't have the ptarmigan down. Never mind. Wow, cured maple for that. I don't like that. I could just go for another. I could go for another sack of salt. I could go for another sack of salt, I guess. Canned corn, I'm definitely not gonna do. Yeah, let's just go for another sack of salt. Why not? It's just 3 kilos and a liter of water. There we go. Thank you, Dubes, for the 28 months. Oh my goodness gracious, 28 months there. Thank you so much, my friend.
Dubes,
all right, so we have
73
another quest to do.
Subscribed for 28 months.
Very cool. And we are on day 49, boys and girls. 49 Coastal Highway. That is awesome. So we can go do that quest, finish it up, and then we can leave the day after. That's amazing. I love it. I love it. You have to get supper ready. All right, have a good one, Pastor Dave Plays. Thank you so much, man, for coming by and hanging out for a minute. Thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. We woke up fully rested. We got our 49 days here. We'll probably hit 50 days tomorrow. That's fine. Because then we'll be able to get our trade done and then head out. And at least that will give us our stuff, which is good. I like that. I got that fat on me still. Fatty, boom, batty. Alright, let's go ahead and just pass a little time until it gets a little lighter out. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's see, there's the workbench. That's not the file cabinet I wanted. That's not the file cabinet I wanted. That's not the one I wanted. Okay, what is happening right now? I want not that one. I want this one that's got all my hides in it. There we go. Let's get a couple deer hides. Let's get a couple guts. There we go. Let's repair up our deer hide pants. Do I need all those sewing kits? I don't know if I do or not. Repair our deer hide boots up. There we go. Oh, I do want to take a toolbox with me too. I have to remember that. Those are 0.7. Those are only 0.75 kilos now, which is nice. All right, we need to leave a few things here though, because we're gonna go do this trade. I'm gonna drop you because I don't need you right now. I'm gonna drop you because I don't need you right now. Shush. I'm gonna grab. Nope. I'm gonna grab crappy pry bar to break open the water with, and drop good pry bar because I'll use that one later. I'll put down my lantern as well. That is a lot of whetstones I have. Okay, let's put all the extra stuff that we're going to take with us when we leave in another drawer here. All my acorns. There's my birch. And my maple that I'm going to take. And my feathers that I'm going to take with me. I could even leave my broom in here for right now. The arrowheads and the gun. Leave my flasks in there too. There we go. That gets us down in weight a little bit. I can leave my running river oats in there because that doesn't really decay. Cooking oil, flour. Oh, that's full now. Okay. We'll just leave that, and then I can put some of these in here too. Let's see how many I can fit. 16. Beautiful. Okay. So that drawer is completely full of stuff we're taking with us. We're now down on weight, which is good. Go out here and drop off our stuff. Then we're going to go get our fish and water and turn in one more trade before we're out of this zone. Which is great news. I'm so happy we get one more trade. That'll give us 4 total trades. And tomorrow at this time it'll be day 50. I think that was a deer. Tomorrow this time it'll be day 50, so we'll just leave on day 50. And head to Desolation Point. Fan-freaking-tastic, man. Yes! And that way we'll only have one more trade to do for the trader before we get the quest. I was hoping we'd get more trades, but we just were having really bad luck with Auroras. We weren't getting any Auroras when we were close to the radio, which kind of sucked. And then over the last week, we've gotten multiple Auroras, which has been awesome. Been super pleased with that, so. Skippity-doo-dah day out here to the fishing hut again. I do want to grab my fish tip-ups, though, so that's going to weigh us down a little bit as well. Although I do have fishing gear on me, so in theory I could just make new fishing tip-ups when we get to Desolation Point. Because the biggest problem we're going to have in Desolation Point over time is that we're going to have a problem with... our vitamin C. Although we've been really good about eating a lot of fish here to keep our vitamin C up, there's not really a source of vitamin C in Desolation Point because there's no cattails. We are going to take cattails with us, but there's no cattails or any other vitamin C sources that we can really utilize there. Although I guess you could count teas as vitamin C, but not really. Speaking of teas, drink you down to a little bitty bite. There we go. That got my water back for me. I got my water back ribs. Alright, we got some sticks here. We got coal here. Beautiful. I don't think we have anything in this one. Nope, we have nothing in there. Perfect. Okay, let's get the fire started here while we're still warm. Bingity bangity boom. Having fire making 5 is so beautiful. You never fail. You actually, other than protection for right now, we don't really need to carry torches from now on. Because we don't need to worry about ever failing on a fire. Usually early game, I always say, never light a fire after your first fire. You never want to light a fire without a torch, because it's it's just inviting failure and using up matches quickly. But once you get fire making 5, you never need to really worry about that, because now all your fire making is going to be automatic success. We've got a lot of oil here. That's going to come in handy later on when we're doing trades, so I'm just going to bust open this here. It's just easier to do. We just need to get 3 kilos of fish and we're good to go. We're good to go on it, so. There we are. We already got the water. We just need 1 liter of water for that. Eat the trout. There we go. Yeah, food is definitely going to be a... Food's going to be a concern for sure. Actually, you know what? Let's just do some old-fashioned fishing. Now, the longer you leave it in the ice, it loses more condition. But we did get 2 trout, and I think that's enough to fill our need. I think that's enough, because the trade takes 3 kilos, and we've got 2.28, no, 2.28 and 0.63. Oh, that's not enough, is it? 2.28 plus 0.63. That's only 2.91. Okay, so we do need to fish a little bit longer. Son of a biscuit. There we go. There's the other one we needed. Okay, good, good. We're good to go. We're good to go. Let's go. Alright, I got the liter of water on me. I do need to get back home before the Aurora sets in. I didn't even realize it was getting so late in the day. I should get a torch out. I got raw meat on me. All right, we need 3 kilos. There's no way to do this nicely, is there? All right, there we go. I was thinking there was a way to do it nicely, but there's not. I'll probably just drop this fish and let a wolf have it. I don't need it. Oh yeah, there's wolves between me here and there for me. I see 2 wolves out in the distance already. There's 3, there's a 3rd wolf. I'm just gonna drop the fish. I don't need the attention. I don't have a good source of energy. I don't have a good source of fire right now. Anyway,
Can't feel my hands.
it's not worth it. Just for one little tiny trout. Especially since this is our last day in the zone. You guys stay over there, I'll stay over here. How's that sound? Am I taking the woodworking tools? Yes, I will. Yeah, I almost forgot about those, but yeah, I was thinking of stuff I needed to take, and yeah, I need to take the woodworking tools as well. But yeah, we'll be taking the woodworking tools with us. We're gonna take a nice red toolkit, we're taking the woodworking tools. We're gonna have to figure our weights out for sure. It'll be nice if we get the moose in Desolation Point. That'll be great. I feel like I need to watch this from the beginning. Well, we're almost 200 days in now, Concern. We spent our first 50 days in Ash Canyon. We then spent 50 days in Timberwolf Mountain. Then we spent 50 days in Pleasant Valley. We've now almost spent our 50 days here in Coastal Highway. After that, we're going to go to Desolation Point and spend 50 days there. Then we're going to be going to Black Rock and spending 50 days there. And then we're going to go to Mystery Lake and spend 50 days there. Then Forlorn Muskeg. Then Milton. Or no, actually we're not going to do Forlorn. Forlorn's going to come after Bleak Inlet. We're going to go Mystery Lake, Bleak Inlet, then Forlorn Muskeg, Mountain Town, Hush River Valley, and then we'll be off into the far territories. Now when we do hit the far territories, we are going to allow ourselves to come back to Pleasant Valley, as well as Hush River Valley and Bleak Inlet, to specifically do the quests for the tails, because I'm gonna do 50 days in the airfield, and then we're gonna do the tails real quick. No matter how long that takes, we're gonna do the tails quest, and then we're gonna finish it up in the airfield, and then go to not Sundered Pass, but the Zone of Contamination, and do our 50 days there, and then Sundered Pass and do our 50 days there. So we are going to do the quests. I'm gonna grab my tools while I'm thinking about it, and I'm gonna put them in my body. Oh, I can't put them in there, can I? Never mind. I'm gonna put them right up here on the table. Let's drop that pry bar there. That's our crappy pry bar that we're leaving behind. And we are gonna drop the woodworking tools here as well, because those we're gonna take with us. So there's the things we're taking with us. Perfect. But yeah, we're almost to the forge. We're almost there. That fish had nothing left on him. And although I have these meat pies, I cannot use meat pies
So crazy.
to get myself, you know, more weight carry to go across the, to go into a new zone. Because I can only carry into the new zone my max carry weight. And once I leave a zone, everything I left in that zone is no longer, it's persona non grata. Okay, so we're gonna holster that. Let's sleep for like 3 hours. That should get the Aurora going. There we go. See if we get a buffer memory here. New buffer? Nope. 199 days, 5 hours, and 9 minutes.
You're back.
Beep, 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 beep.
Waiting for you.
Alright. Sweet. And it should be day 50 now. Yeah, we've got our 50 days in Coastal Highway done. It's off a little bit between our days and the day count just because of Alright, let's grab everything out of here.
Not sure I can carry.
So we got 5 kilos over right now. We're gonna have to find 5 kilos of stuff to get rid of. Which isn't too bad. We can get rid of a lot of the torches. We'll only have a couple torches that we'll take with us to get out of the zone. We're gonna get rid of all of our stones, of course, except for one. We'll get rid of the toolbox, the sewing kits, because I have fishing gear to do it with. I might actually just I might actually ditch the fish tip-ups. I really don't need them. I can make fish tip-ups in the new zone. I don't really have any water on me to get rid of. And we do have wood on us, so that'll take care of the rest of it. Because we're gonna pick up wood in the new zone. Drop all that. Drop the coal. And then we just need to find 0.17 to get rid of. Well, we'll be throwing down torches as we go, so we should be good. I could leave a little bit of cloth here. Oh, I want that though. Oh, I got that. Yeah, I could leave a couple more cloth here. There we go. 39.97. That's perfect. Perfect weight. Perfect weight, my friends. Yeah, I'll go out. I'm just gonna get it, Eugene, and then lay it on the ground. I'm not gonna worry about bringing it back or anything. We're just gonna empty the trader box and lay it on the ground. Cause why not, you know? There we go. Time of day is it? It's almost sunrise. Sunrise is almost upon us. There we go. That put us at 200 days. 199, but we got our 50, 50, 50, 50, so we're good. We's good to go. Get all the way rested up. Perfect. Let's go out and grab a bite to eat. Yum, yum.
Too much stuff to carry.
Big baby. All right. We're wow. We are exactly at 40 kilos right now. Like, exactly 40 kilos. Not a point anything over. Well, that's what we have to be, is 40 kilos. Now, I am going to allow myself to pick up the coal in the cave between Crumbling Highway and Desolation Point, because theoretically, we can pick that, we can always go back into that cave no matter what. So we're definitely going to pick it up and take it into Desolation Point with us, because why not? I'm not going to count that against my weight, because that's always available to us. So, because any of the transition zones like that, we have access to if they are directly on the zone. So, we'll basically go through, we'll pick up all the coal, we'll drop it at the entrance, zone into Desolation Point, and then we can just pick up the coal and be good.
To escape this cold.
Yes, we are a wee bit on the cold side, but we are getting out of Coastal Highway, boys and girls. We did it. 50 days in Coastal Highway. No weapons. For the first 200 days of this game, we've had no weapons at all. No weapons and minimal tools.
Goddamn freezing.
But yes, we are making it out of here. Up we go into the wild blue yonder, exactly. Up we go. So yeah, next time we will be, we'll be getting, how many days till Forge Day? Probably 3 or 4. We got to get into Desolation Point and kind of get set up at the Riken. Get over there, get set up. But I'm excited about the Forge, because the Forge is going to mean weapons, it's going to mean tools, it's going to mean we can start hunting bear, we can start hunting the moose, we can start, you know, we can get stuff going on. We can get things going on, baby. It's almost like a no Forge run. Well, pretty much. It's pretty much been a no Forge run. I think off Blur it would be cool sometime to do a no Forge run and turn I don't know. I wish there was more options with customization. I would love to do a no Forge run and be able to turn on knives and hatchets and turn on guns. I wish everything had a
Back is getting kind of heavy.
I wish everything had a toggle like that. There we go. We got salt on the roof.
The power in the verse can stop me.
I wish it all had a toggle like that. It'd be so amazing. Pung along, how you doing? Welcome on in. Nope, I can't pick anything up. Okay, there's the bear over there. The bear's there. If I go this way, we can avoid him. Yeah, I wish we would make our own custom challenges. Oh, I mean, there's people who make challenges, Concerned. There's people who make challenges. There's one going around right now. It's the Pilgrim Pill Pusher or something. Where basically, after day 1, you have to take pain medication every day. Or your game's over. You have to take a pill every 24 hours or something like that. Is this Coastal Island? We are in Coastal Highway, yes. We are in Coastal Highway. We're heading to Crumbling Highway and then on to Desolation Point, though. But I'm hoping at some point we get the bear, the hunted challenge part 3. I mean, supposedly that's supposed to come out at some point. I haven't seen any evidence of it yet. But supposedly we're supposed to get that at some point. I mean, like, it updates the game so you spend 3 days in Coastal like a variation on the base of Nomad. Oh yeah, something like that would be kind of cool. And I'm sure, you know, Concerned, once the game is, like, officially kind of over as far as them adding a whole bunch of new stuff to it, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who start making their own challenges with it like that. You know, and it probably there'll be a lot of mods that come out that allow people to, like, add in stuff like that. Maybe modify challenge files so you can make a Nomad. I mean, I've always thought that the challenges themselves should have difficulty levels to them. Could you imagine doing Nomad on Interloper? Could you imagine doing the Hunted on Interloper? Or even on Stalker? I mean, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome if you could do the challenges on a harder difficulty level. Because I've always hated how the challenges to me always seem rather lame. As far as other than As the Dead Sleep and the Darkwalker one, the challenges always seem a little lame because there's just so much stuff in them. They're set on like a pilgrim slash, or not a pilgrim, like a Voyager slash Stalker difficulty level. Some of it's kind of Voyager-ish, some of it's kind of Stalker-ish, but they just don't seem very difficult because there's just a lot of loot in them. A lot of loot. So it kind of makes the challenge a little bit less. And it'd be cool if you could do the challenges in different difficulty levels. That would be amazing. All right, let's check our weight. We're at 40 still, so we're good to go. We're zoning out with exactly the weight we should have, boys and girls. There we go. We are out. We are out in Z. Now, we have been to Crumbling Highway already, but we're just gonna go to the cave this time. We aren't worried about doing anything in Crumbling Highway now. The rules on this challenge is that all zones that are connector zones are accessible, but not livable. So you can access you can access them anytime you want. You just can't live in them. You can't set up camp in a transition zone like Crumbling Highway. You can access it, you can loot it, you can go back to it and loot it again if you want. There's no restriction on it in that sense. But you can't just live there. Same thing with the transition tunnels. And technically I am counting, even though technically there's a day counter for it, I am not counting Transfer Pass as a zone. Mainly because it would just be boring to do. There's just not much in Transfer Pass to do at all. Because it's smaller than Desolation Point. Desolation Point, there's barely anything to do in Desolation Point. So I'm gonna go in here just for a second to show you. So even though in here Transfer Pass has its own day counter, we are not counting Transfer Pass as a zone. Just because it would be boring as heck. No, Desolation Point's fine. I'm just saying Desolation Point on the scale, on a size scale, Desolation Point is a small zone. Desolation Point is not a very big zone. It's about the size of a good transition zone. I think honestly, in some senses, Keeper's Pass North and South are larger than Desolation Point as far as like kilometers of travel. But don't get me wrong, Desolation Point's a great little zone. I like it. It's just, Desolation Point has two things going against it. First of all, it's a dead end. And second of all, it's a small zone. So it has a couple negatives going against it. And also the moose spawn in Desolation Point is annoying as crap. Because he only spawns in... Oh, shoot. I knew that was going to happen. And it looks like a blizzard's coming up, too. Glad I had the flare. Woo, doggy. I mean, I'm not saying I couldn't survive 50 days in Transfer Pass. It'd just be boring. The content-wise, Transfer Pass is just boring. I really hate that blue flare. All right. Hey, Aster Match, how you doing? How's it going? Well, we're just getting out of Desolation Point, or out of Coastal Highway, and we are moving into Desolation Point now. And we got some coal already. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. The coal has respawned in here. We were already in here once. We collected all the coal. We're now back in here again for a second go round.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
There's not gonna be a ton of coal in here, but there is some, so that's nice. Yeah, see, we already looted that. It has been a while, Aster Match, but it's good to see you again, my friend. Oh, there's another pry bar in here, too. Interesting.
This'll come in
Oh, that's a low-quality pry bar. Holy crap, that's only at 21%. That's good for breaking down for a couple pieces of metal. Now, technically, all this stuff that we're picking up is in the transition zone, so the weight requirement no longer matters. We were at 40 kilos or less when we left Coastal Highway. Now that we're in a transition area, we can load up if we want to. Because there's nothing here that we left behind. This is all stuff that we're just finding in the zone. So, I'm not going to bother, like, dropping stuff at the entrance and then picking stuff back up and zoning out and zoning and all that good stuff. We're just going to zone out and go do our thing. You know, Aster Match, this month has been a little rough, to be honest, but, you know, it's not bad. It's not horrible. Alrighty. I guess we're going. We can't camp in here. Bye, Queen Felicia. Have a good one. Alright, Desolation Point, baby. We made it. I want to at least get down to the mine. Just physically, I'm having to work a lot of hours, so I'm really tired. I've been my allergies have been flaring up, so I've not been feeling real good lately. And just kind of, you know, in general, just like, you know, general life blues, I guess. Nothing like specific, but general life blues. New zone, new challenge, I know. I know, we got new zone, new challenge. We've gone a little over on time today, too, but that's all right. I expected to go over on time today. I wanted to get out of Desolation Point. Or I wanted to get into Desolation Point. I wanted to get out of Coastal Highway. Now we got 4 quests done for the trader, so I'm super excited about that. We only got 1 more quest we have to do for the trader, and then we're done. Yep, I'm a little bit over, but that's all right. I'm a little overweight, but that's okay. Now we won't be overweight anymore. There we go. All right. Good to go. Oh, now we'll be overweight again. See, look at the maples we got here already. 2 maples, baby. We actually watched it live, old fart, on stream. Oh, there's a deer corpse here too. That's beautiful. Yep, we watched it live on stream as they did it on Friday. Just need to get inside. That's all we gotta do. Got a little bit of water on us. There we go. All right, nice. All right, let's go ahead and drink an herbal tea. And, drink some water. I don't know if that'll fill us all the way up. I doubt it. It got us pretty close. Okay, that's good. All right, so we're just gonna sleep a little bit in here, as much as we can, and try to get a little health back. Oh, that's nice. I was marrying off my oldest granddaughter on Friday. Nice, 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 nice. I don't think I can make a fire in here, can I? No, I can't start a fire indoors.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
This will for sure make us thirsty. That's alright, though. We'll drink another herbal tea since we have lots of herbal teas we can make. Let's drink another herbal tea. I don't think I have any big teas to drink. I do have some mushrooms, but that's alright. Then we'll pass time for an hour. Alright, boys and girls, well, we're going to wrap up the Long Dark there today. We are 200 days in right now. We got our move to Desolation Point started. We got here to Desolation Point. We're ready to forge now, and we're ready to go. We got all the appropriate tools and stuff that we need on us. Hacksaw, toolkit, heavy hammer, pry bar, woodworking tools. I even brought the distress pistol along just in case. Just in case we, you know, get a chance to get it. And we got a little bit of fuel now, too, which is nice. Oh, geez. Tylea, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate that very much. Now, I am going to go take a little break real quick, get another drink, take a potty break, and then I'll be back in like 5 minutes. We're going to play a little bit of 7 Days to Die Afterlife, which will be fun. So hopefully I'll see you then. For those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for coming by, hanging out, having fun. And I will be right back. For those of you on Kick as well as Twitch, I will be back in just a minute. We're just going to take a quick, short break, and then we'll be back. So, YouTubers, I'll see you in 4 or 5 minutes.